most stamina intensive chart probably in the whole game.
It almost never stops. It is filled with Scoobies and 16th note runs.
Difficult turns, and it's 16ths at around 130 without any break.
And to top it all off,
Sparkover's still talking about Dancing Circus. Oh my God!
To top it all off, this ends with a great 24th note burst, as we all love.
I think it's an entire. Is it 4 measures of 24ths?
It might be. It's quite a bit.
I don't think it's
maybe
that
2
many measures. It feels like forever at the end of the song, though. Now, one thing...
It might be just 2 measures.
I think one piece of context here that's quite interesting is Paranoia Boy was, at one point, the world record holder for this chart.
Yes.
He had only very recently first been usurped by Mr. I Am Chris for Life, known for his incredible performance in Dance Dance Revolution, and the world record currently belongs to Spencer.
Oh, wow.
But for some time, he was the world record holder for this at a very impressive 99.7.
I mean, Paranoia Boy does the turns, right? It's hard to do this song just like in general. You can be like, oh, well, you know, the turns are just so exhausting. Maybe I'll be able to get through it by double stepping them. Nope.
It's almost even more exhausting than double step.
Because then you're just going to be double stepping like every single note in the whole chart. Plus a bunch of these middle button patterns.
This is about
Andy,
the most of a break
measure
you get in this chart.
Yeah.
Both players are turning. Paranoia Boy gets really into those turns. You see him absolutely spinning.
It is neck and neck right now. Maybe a couple 100 points difference.
Yeah, just like you can see the score flashing between when Paranoia Boy gets a slightly earlier perfect.
Well, look at those
perfect.
turns.
Oh my God, what a nutcase! Who even does that?
And that
he
gets
took the lead.
Oh no, it's still going back
because
and forth.
of
the early that Squid got. He didn't do the turn. And then this part with the
look at him turn.
Nothing but crossover the whole way through.
Picks up a miss, but he's still leading it. He's going.
Oh my gosh, another miss. Oh my god, it's so close. Holy crap. The 24th runs though. Oh my god.
And Paranoia Boy takes it! He takes it in the 24th runs!
Holy crap.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that!
Oh my goodness!
To get a 24th run that clean in
tournament. An absolute unit! Oh my goodness!
Veritable beast.
Oh
this chart.
God. That is exciting. That is an exciting
My mind is absolutely
ending.
blown.
Look at the point difference.
299.
Like 60 points.
60 points between them. What the hell?
Oh
what the hell?
Goodness.
Rule number 1, always boss up.
Yeah. Never give
always
up.
Boss up.
Never give up.
Never surrender. Just keep on going until you get to the end.
Trust your instincts, Fox.
And that's a 2,000 point up score over the machine score. Oh my gosh.
Gigabrain Play started sandbagging to prep for the 24th.
I would have expected nothing less from a player whose chart specialty is a 26. If I think of, specific players and their individual charts, I would certainly prescribe this one to Paranoia Boy.
Oh yeah, this is his signature chart.
He pulled it all at the end there.
Oh
absolutely great.
You can't let, a miss or an early get into your headspace. You gotta stay solid like a rock.
Yeah, he conserved his energy and his mental game exceptionally well to pull that out at the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was the beginning. That was the first chart of this set, where it's a best of 5 here. We've got at least 2 more charts to play. And
so what is Squid going to pick? A stacked set of charts here.
I mean, what can he pick?
Techno World?
Techno World.
Oh, I do see at the very end we have one of the new songs.
Oh, yes.
We're going to get Monolith.
We're getting Monolith. Here we go, everybody. Affinity, a.k.a. Kyle Ward. I'm pretty sure that's true.
I think so. I don't know if it's
not
confirmed.
Zigzag, but yes, Affinity.
Well, I believe Affinity is the artist behind the new song Y2Z,
Yes.
correct?
That is true. I think, did Affinity also do...
Very interesting that the record label in the app says Kyle A. Ward in that case.
I guess
That's really weird.
I think that is confirmation that Affinity is indeed Kyle Ward.
That might be a mistake. We'll have to talk to Lightning about
Is
that.
Kyle Ward a record label? I mean, he might as well be. He signs Smiley, he signs Bonsai, Kaw.
Bonsai,
Oh, so many artists, you know.
Inspector K.
We need more. Do we have any inspector?
Oh,
We have like
we
We
two
have
inspectors.
like 2 or 3.
Lightning says no mistakes. Eyes
Paranormal.
emoji. But here we
We
go.
got Paranormal.
Monolith.
Monolith. It's just full of 3-note bursts and jumps.
Kangaroos, as we like to call them. The difficult thing is that almost all of these kangaroos here are not. You don't push the same button twice in a row ever. You have to
couple
keep
times.
moving.
It's a lot of lateral
I mean,
movement.
like in that part specifically.
Yes. Yeah.
You just have to keep moving. But these players are doing fantastic jobs at timing
Oh my
through this
god,
incredibly
I
difficult
didn't
turn.
even notice what's happening here.
No one noticed it. No one is noticing.
I don't notice anything. Oh. I accidentally didn't notice something.
But once again, the kangaroos with full movement.
So some of us have coined the term kangaroo to mean 3-note bursts because saying the word kangaroo is like in the same cadence.
Yeah, it's basically trying to prevent confusion with triplets and triples.
Yes.
We don't want to use that terminology because it's just too confusing.
Well, also, although I'm guilty of it myself, referring to 16th 3 in a row as triplets is musically incorrect.
Yeah.
Yes,
But,
very incorrect.
Certainly, though, with dance gamers saying things like 12ths and 24ths.
Oh, dear.
A
SMX
99.9?
Squid takes
Who
it.
does that? Who even gets a 99.9 on Monolith? That's insane.
3.
3 perfects?
1 and
What the
1
heck?
here.
3-piece.
Oh my god.
For just a little more context, Wordist found like a children's book about music, and they called the 3 notes kangaroo.
So there you go, children's book making official terms, as we all know.
That's crazy. What a great pick by Squid here. Definitely picking to his strengths.
Fantastic counter pick there. So now we've got the rest of this. I don't know what the heck is going on here. All right, we got the rest of this. We got Living in America, Techno World, Zenith.
What's
Time
the
to
guess
find
here? What's the guess?
Show
What's
You.
Paranoia Boy good at?
I know that Show You was picked so many times at Byte. I don't know if it was ever picked specifically by Paranoia Boy or
He-
Squid.
Since
He
we-
picked it against me here.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think he played it twice already, actually.
Since we talked about
I'd
it,
say
I would
that's a good
love
guess.
to see Soapy Bubble.
Yes.
Soapy
I'm
Bubble could be
certain
one.
some of the players may not be thrilled to see it, but
Yeah, I think that might be one that if you haven't practiced those specific, like, it's like one jack and a foot switch because it's 3 notes, but you have to start the note on start the group of notes on one foot and then end on the other foot. So it doesn't matter which one you jack or which one you foot switch, but you got to do it at some
Yeah.
point.
you have to pull it out, especially as there's a mine which will punish you if you lazily keep your feet on the other arrow.
Yeah.
And yes, Spencer, this is first of 3 or best of 5, depending on your preferred terminology.
Yes. So that's why we got so many songs to choose from. Paranoia Boy really, figuring out what is his strategy here.
Lots of mental games here.
Oh boy. What are they doing? Sorting by title. Moving later in the
S.
alphabet.
What do we have? S. Soapy
Show
Bubble.
You. Soapy Bubble
Show you
or
or
Show
Soapy
You.
Bubble?
Come
Which
on.
one is it?
He's gonna scroll. He's gonna scroll.
Are we soaping the bubble?
Oh,
Did the
yes.
stream crash?
It's
Okay, there we
Soapy
go.
Bubble.
It's
Soapy
Bubble.
Bubble. Is Demo still in chat?
I'm hoping for a clean run.
This is undoubtedly the hardest 23, as most
By
of the
far.
community has
By far.
decided that it should probably be a 24.
Yes, it was one of the earlier charts before we had really nailed down what what the bounds of difficulty ratings were. But now we know that it is really hard. It is really, really hard.
In general, some of the older charts I think are a little bit underrated. Maybe some of the newer ones tending more towards the overrated side. But that aside, Soapy Bubble.
Yeah, we've got midstream crossovers. We've got the I guess this isn't stream crossovers. It's like gallop crossovers because you could technically do them as foot switches. There are these forced foot switches with a jack in between. Probably one of the only charts to have that tech, honestly.
And then just for some good measure, a couple of cute little stops.
Nice little halt. Definitely foot switches there.
I do wonder how familiar SQUID is with this chart. Has already picked up, I think, 1 or 2 earlies.
Yeah, this is a tough chart, even if you know what to do. You can just like mess up the execution. I just double stepped this whole run. There's probably some way to actually do crossovers or something, but if I can opt not to do a crossover, that is what I will opt to do.
And then just some traditional, ITG tech style foot switches, double down arrow, double up arrow.
Yep, I believe you're only supposed to foot switch when a mine shows up. If a mine is not there, it's not supposed to be a foot switch. I believe someone told me that at some point.
Paranoia boy with the 1 or 2.
Might be a 3-piece. A 4.
Oh, 4.
They actually both got 4
both
perfects.
Got 4.
But SQUID also got 4 early.
SQUID hitting a couple earlies.
That is,
yeah,
that will cost you at this level of the game.
Typically see on a graph when someone has earlies, if they're that far out, that's typically a form or an execution mistake.
What's going on down there? That's a form error. Yeah.
So it looks like he did clean it up in the latter,
For sure.
75% of the song, but
he figured out the tech, but once you've gotten those earlies, you've already costed yourself the game, most likely.
Okay, what's SQUID going with? We're
going to the
We're to
Ts.
match 4 T.
Techno World.
Techno World. Somehow I called it 1 round too early.
This is one of the newer charts. Pretty stamina-based 22. Doesn't go particularly fast. Doesn't have a whole lot of tech besides 16th stream.
I would pretty confidently say this is probably the easiest chart in his entire draw. Living in America is a higher BPM.
Yeah, actually. Living in America is a little tough.
Yeah, and again, as we've noted before, Techno World has no complex tech, no crossovers. It's just
pretty straightforward.
Some 16
couple
streams.
long streams, yeah.
One
very long stream.
There's a lot of
SQUID is
a lot of 20 to 22s that just have 1/16th stream, and that's like their primary difficulty spike. This is one of those charts, but it's very complimentary. It goes with a little piano run that's written into the song.
I'm thinking SQUID is trying for an APC here, just hoping that Paranoia will make one mistake.
Well,
but he's the one who made the first mistake.
SQUID has to hope for more mistakes.
But it's not over until we get to the last note, because I think the last note is actually a 16th,
little 16th staircase.
Yeah,
here.
so that can sometimes be a little bit difficult to time. So
all right, well, we have Spencer's prediction, and it's
1
not
to
necessarily
2P.
wrong yet.
1 to 2P. We'll see.
Paranoia chose this against me, so he's already practiced it today.
I think this has shown up quite a few times by this point.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
I love this
song. The earlier part of the bracket.
Very classic Naoki Underground.
Ooh, picking up an early there on that center button.
Well, even if SQUID doesn't get this, it's still not out, I believe.
It's not over till it's over.
First to 3, right? Oh no, Paranoia has 2.
Paranoia boy has 2 already.
Clutch out an
APC.
Yes, that is the end of this round. Great APC by Paranoia boy.
And with that perfect score, punches his ticket into grand finals.
You were
Grand
close,
finals.
Spencer. He did get 2P.
2P.
Just didn't take that early
We
into
just
account.
carry the one over to the early column.